Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another couple heroes to replay. Small on the north side as the blue OKW player who's slightly idle. We got Erwin, Rommel. Small on the south side as a red Soviet. We got TOJICTbl. DW. I have no idea what that means. The OKW player has two Kupelwagen bulletins. That's quite interesting. Never really use these bulletins all too much since I plan to use go for bulletins that actually provide a bit more duration, such as the veteran infantry training. We have a doctrinal lock-in. We've got the Overwatch doctrine, give access to Jaeger light infantry, early warning systems, the For the Fatherland, buff 18s, and the sector assault. The Soviet player could eye for the mechanized support tactics, the very familiar face, airborne troop tactics, and of course the advanced warfare tactics. Advanced warfare is actually a doctrine you don't really see all too much anymore. Airborne troop tactics is relatively common, and mechanized support is basically a staple, particularly in 2v2s. We've got double combat engineer opener here with just tier 0. He may be on to go for a support with tier 1 or tier 2 this guy. Does need a bit of manpower before either of those gets built. Soviet combat engineers are pretty effective, and this wires a little bit too much there. This sector is either usually captured by one player or the other. It's not usually contested, just secured. Collins goes push right forward. Is going to fire, put some rounds at that Stone Pioneer. Conjure's going to support them out, and they will do just fine. He got actually a pretty good volley there. So the player does a fast production speed of landmine, which is okay. Does pick off one of the Stone Pioneers. When they drop a model, they're basically done for. They're not really effective in combat. He does have faster production speeds for Pack 40s, or in this case, Zis 3s. So the Zat tank or Zat gun will be built relatively quickly. And we do have actually tier 1 actually being built now with that second comm engineer. He'd stuck around home a little bit of time. He may be on for a sniper, could be for penals. I'm not exactly sure what he's going for. I doubt it's going to be for an M3. Kupelwagen here. Does take a little bit of fire there. Comm engineer is firing behind some good heavy cover. And we've got Conscripts going way too far forward in my opinion. Trying to go for a bit of flanking shots there. Should be pretty successful. Of course, the windmill is being annoyingly Dutch right now in the way of this shot. Does not Dutch angle. Can't do that. Volksgrenadiers engaging the comm engineers. Not kept the field sector for either side. M3 does deploy on the field, and there is that other comm engineers who could be upgraded to flamethrower if he was in supply. His comm engineers do fall back. Conscripts need to fall back. Volksgrenadiers are now falling back. This guy's way over here. N3 may not have a flame for the back, but still should be pretty effective for this Kupelwagen. No. Oh, we do have the Battle Group HQ. Of course, you need the full upgraded structure. Get out the Panzerfaust. So right now, that Volksgrenadiers is already pretty wounded. So most likely will be taken out. Oh, gets abandoned there. Volksgrenadiers can take time to put some small arms fire into it, try to destroy it. Does put a bullet into there. But barely get wiped on out. But not withdrawing in time. Taking some fire there. He took a pretty good volley there. M3 has poor rotation. But try and pursue does have the step on it, or overdrive. And we've got a conscript squad actually here. Wipes it out. The conscript squads do capture this munition sector and this sector here. Conscripts could just unload in the back of the M3 and drive out of there. Stone Pioneers heading down south for the winter. A9 to capture the VP now. Over here, we've got the Volksgrenadiers. Seeing some small arms fire. Comm engineers, I think they're trying to repair up the M3. Does have access to Panzerfaust right now, so he doesn't really need to go for the flame car anymore. I think he has a good idea. He has to access the Panzerfaust now. It would make sense for him to rush it out because of the M3 on the field. We have a penal squad on the build queue, and STG's upgrade on this squad here. He's down. He has a Jaeger light infantry as an alternative to the Volksgrenadier. It's a good alternative, but he's taken some losses there. Lost to Kupelwagen and the Volksgrenadiers. I still say Scavenged Auction offers better Jaeger infantry because of Infiltration Grenade. They're relatively cheap, 280 manpower for a pretty good combat squad. And of course, the Volkswagens in comparison are 260. They do have, of course, inherent camouflage. They can be upgraded to G43s rather than the STG. And generally, that's a pretty nice upgrade regardless. Right now, they do have the same rifles as Grenadiers with better target size. So they are, in fact, far better than regular Grenadiers. The Austria Wehrmacht Grenadiers. Does fall back there. No additional follow-up shot there. Pioneers force back the Engineers. But of course, comparison Volkswagens, they don't have access to Panzerfaust. STG is firing away. He does have a penal squad there. Just keep in reserve. Don't upgrade in PTRS until he sees the target for a PTRS. Such as here, which means keep this guy topped off. It can be the taxi to engage the flat half track of PTRSs. Looks like he has selected a doctrine that has a very familiar face there. Airdropping in some weapons for PPSHs or for the penals or some SVTs there. Howdy. Flak half track fires against the conscripts. It looks like the Pioneers do decapture the sector, which is the cutoff sector. You see here in the mini map, quite a bit of part of the map is decaptured. And not to mention, actually no, that is in supply thanks to this little alleyway. So that fuel sector is in supply. Engineers behind some good heavy cover. Excuse me. Engineers do fall back there. Pioneers have laid down some wire there. And do have some SVTs upgraded on this conscript. Squad is being upgraded PTRSs. He's going to be hunting down the black half track. Has to be careful about the Volkswagens. Got a Vtuber on the build queue. But maybe a bit too late. M3. Oh! Finds a landmine. And since it is alive, but barely, Penal's lost 2 models there. Pioneer trying to take it out. Turns up hold fire. He's hitting the penal squad. Hitting the conscript squad there. That landmine was an excellent landmine there. Penal squad needs to fall back. They're about to get wiped on out. Black half track is to wipe them out. And takes them out there. Oh god. Was that a Soviet landmine or was that detonated from the flak half track? I think it was a Soviet landmine there. Oh, is that a good or bad trade for both players? Who won that? Well, Penal Squad and Pioneers are both wiped them out. We do have now some airborne guards deployed on the field. Got Dishka deployed and out. Dishka can be loaded with armor has some inherent armor penetration and can be loaded with armor piercing rounds for further armor penetration. Deal with a flak half track. M3 itself is still around. I don't think airborne guards is a great idea since he doesn't have any tank weapons. Could be upgraded with PPSHs? Maybe same for our DPs? I have no idea what he should do at this moment. It's in a position where both players not lost some stuff. Conscripts do have access to AT grenades. Black half track sitting on up. Packs on up, but there's no threat there. No major threat, at least.
We are losing territory.
Of course, the flak half track is not bulletproof, just bullet resistant. Oh. Ah, booby trap from the stormtroopers, that's what it was. Did not take time to salvage the carcass. Could have for a little bit of fuel. 5 drops of fuel. And that engineer is a little bit wounded. Any ladies back home for them? Yes. The other 4 men have to share the 3 ladies. SWS half track now on the build queue. Oh, does put some armor-piercing rounds into the flak half-track. Only some. Telecom engineers falling back as well. They also want those ladies. We do have the... no upgrades here. Then now the SVTs push way forward. Does receive a first strike there. Molotov being thrown. With him not having unupgraded airborne guards, I think that's a great idea. One of the guys will be immolated.
The enemy is reduced to 300 points.
Got another boom trap over here, which could wipe out the conscript squad. Dishka's firing away. Anti-gravity grenade does manage to pick it off there. And this guy actually may just get outright wiped out because he's already pretty wounded. Got pretty close. Retreat, don't keep that guy around. Conscripts, Storm Pioneers do get suppressed there. Some sort of frag grenade there from the airborne guards, still unupgraded, going for tier 3 now. The squads do fall back. Yeah, I would not even risk having this guy capture the fuel sector, even decapture it. Just one sneeze and he's done for. Dies a fully fall back there. Now the Sheer Panzer Squad is now being built. He has enough fuel for Panzer authorization. Jaeger light infantry heading towards the VP now, starting decapturing it.
HQ operations now underway.
Storm Pioneers hitting the conscript squad. Picking over for firing away. Sandbags destroyed. Dishka gets out of this garrison. I suppose for a machine gun it's fine. Has 3 directions, decent coverage. Yeah, probably good enough coverage. And looks like he is going to booby trap that strategic point. Conscripts here being engaged by Storm Pioneers. And the conscript's wounded enough. Does manage to drop a model there and does fall back there without dropping any more models. So get healed up quite nicely. Wait. When did this get damaged? Was the windmill always that damaged? I thought the windmill had plenty of health. It was spinning. Wow, it must have took a straight hit there and basically nuked it. You know the beginner warfare is falling on back. Over here, it looks like the Volkswagens are falling back as well. Geopan's quarters finds the airborne guards.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
I guess one straight shot blew open the windmill. Could have sworn that thing was fully functional. Volkswagens do fall back there. We do now have, looks like the Jaeger infantry does get immolated. And the conscript squad's not doing all too well. Did drop a couple models there. This one's still taking time to be healed on up. Airborne guards are next. And could go for is going for the DPs. Booby trap there. Double Buchanan warfare advancing. M3 still alive at least. So we players building tier 4, quite understandable. And the OKW player has 72 fuel. So we player has 60 fuel, so T-3476 can be put on the field more quickly than a OKW Panzer IV. Of course, OKW Panzer IV is far superior. DP's upgraded. Conscripts engaging the Storm Pioneers to do a raw wave. 2 members remaining. That was a bad idea. He should have just stood and fought. It sounds like now barrage in the 50 cal. That was spot the Buchanan weapons to do fall back in time. Looks like the airborne guards will learn the Pokemon move Explode. And I think he was on a bit of negative cover there, so I think he took some extra damage from that. Not sure if the booby trap does do bonus damage versus units in negative cover, but he needs to fall back now. He's just going to get disintegrated. That sniper model is going to have 100% accuracy against all 4 of those models, so he can wipe that squad out in no time. Tripwire Flare, very nice, an excellent ability, one of the best Veteran C1 abilities in the entire game in my opinion. Very few Veteran C1 abilities can compare to it.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Soviet Sniper, I sort of disagree with that, just go for more airborne guards. Combat engineers do take some damage there. The cannon warfare is trying to destroy these sandbags, and they were successful. Close units now getting suppressed. Dishka firing away against them.
Sniper has arrived.
Soviet Sniper now deployed in field. Do now have T-34-76 on the build queue as well. And some sort of munitions upgrade just got deployed on the field. Probably Obersausen, Jägerlight Infantry. Not Jägerlight Infantry, LMG 34s. We do also have a nice trip flare there. It hits one of the Jägerlight Infantry models. Another booby trap there. Gets hit pretty hard there. Very nice. And that Jägerlight Infantry did also get another snipe shot there. First strike. And plus it's very high accuracy at long range. Makes it pretty close to guarantee to get a hit there. Regular sniper gets a good shot there. Airborne squad's going to be engaging this Shun Pioneers at close range.
We have a new T-34 standing by.
And as the Dishkas will be engaging that Jägerlight Infantry force in the back. Up north we do have the airborne guards forcing back that Jägerlight Infantry. Airborne guards does find the support weapons. Obersausen can be moved forward to engage it. And it's getting inside the garrison. It's not exactly great, though there's 3 windows inside, so it's not bad on this direction. Grenade there does get avoided. T-46 push away forward, may crush the Obersausen. The double cannon warfare here. Obersausen does fall back. The cannon warfare is sitting up, but T-476 does avoid it. Oh, I heard another landmine detonation. This time, the Dishka finds it. Dishka getting hit by the lag. OKW Hands 4 almost complete. Is complete. And the Soviet player has a good amount of fuel right now, so he could buy for a cash. Merges on Dishka, very nice. And the Vikana is in range of the Dishka.
Close air support is available.
Airborne guards up there almost gets ripped apart. Could still be wiped on out. Comes on the protect this retreat path. T-36 rolls a miss there. Does find the landmine. Wipes out the airborne guards. Commandeers do fall back. And Commandeers does continue to fall back. Middle mount upgraded. And the central VP is currently neutral. Double catch for the Soviet player. Soviet player has 216 VPs versus 286, so OKW player has a nice little stockpile of VPs, but that is changing to a certain degree. Transport rolls a miss there, and the conscript immediately falls back. We do now have the Commandeers building tier 2, probably get out some Zis guns to shoot that tank. Looks like the Eagle Infantry does find the conscript squad, does fall back there. Conscripts could be upgraded to 7-man.
We have secured.
Or be prepared to drop some more SVTs. Ziscon and Mortar now being deployed on the field. Bounce there. Better than the Commissioners. D4 Sim 6 gets a bounce there. Triple catch for in favor of the OKW player. Light barrage misses.
Mortar team reports ready for combat.
As for forward, D4 Sim 6 does get hit there on the Volt Grenadiers. And the Panzer is going to be hitting the dish gun now. You see a grenade there on the conscripts. Volkswagens do fall back there. This gun finds a shot. And landmine detonation there from the incendiary grenade.
Supply sector under attack.
But there in the dish gun once again. T-3476 force back to Obstadassin. Got another booby trap there. Combat engineers take another hit there. And we've got now Su-85.
We have made the ultimate sacrifice.
As for receive the bounce there.
Su-85 tank destroyer.
Su-85 on the field. Live on the overkill side, but should be fine. I think the other T-476 would have been fine. Don't want this gun, the other T-476. Though that OKW Panzer IV just receiving bounces and misses there, while the Panzer IV or T-34 has taken severe damage. Conscript squad here getting overran. OKW player still has a nice VP advantage. S-35 trying to set on up. It looks like the Volks Grenadiers or Jaeger Infantry does manage to hit and flank the mortar. Panzer IV back down off.
We have an isolated sector.
Excellent hit there on the mortar squad.
Supply lines have been cut.
Good hits there. This gun taking some hits there. The Cannon Warper rolls a miss. He has both the Cannon Warpers alive and one. We do have now the strafing rocket run there. Nails the structure. Overall, very poor run there. T-476 received a miss there. Combat engineers push forward. SE-5 gets a pen there. Finally, the Panzer IV takes a bit of damage. Got squads over there. Could get a Panzer Faust on that T-34 if pays close enough attention. Does not get a Panzer Faust off. T-34 takes some damage there. Got Blitz, Combat Blitz activated there for the Panzer IV. Does get a pen there from the SU-5, so one more pen's done for. The Cannon Workers are falling on the back. We got 4 of the Fatherland activated. And looks like he's getting caught up on that with the Cannon Worker. But we got the Eagle Infantry and the Volkswagen Infantry forward. Just kind of reset on up, and the Eagle Infantry will be nailed by it. War's ran a little bit short. Does take up the disc up, probably lose the Volkswageners, maybe the Eagle Infantry as well. Does lose the Eagle Infantry. Looks like the Volkswageners does keep on with there, so I got those backwards of what would be. Panzer IV still needs repairs. His Shum Pioneers need to actually take time to start repairing it. Cannon gets a good pen there and double tap there, but luckily he had enough health to stay alive. It's close to 0 health. It's probably like the 2.
Slipping from our grasp.
So he plays on 49 tickets. He needs to start spreading out his squad, start to capture the sectors. He has manpower. Get an airborne squad out. He's going for another for 76. Plotting down to repair some stuff as well. But he needs to get out an airborne squad as soon as he can, just to get more squads in the field. And seeing the game has paused, looks like the Soviet player has back to the game now. The Sand Grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.